What's up, everybody? I am Becky Alley with Harry Glanz, and this is the Hardcore Mortgage Show live on the road at the Whiskey Factory, celebrating Real Producers Cheers to 5 years. And when I saw my two dynamic duos, I had no choice but to get them on the interview couch. We got Katie and Cyrus, Realtor, Match Realty. They're doing big things. You guys are located in Detroit.
Yes.
But you guys have a presence. You're big on art. You're big on people. And that means that you're a part of my heart. So welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Sit on the couch.
Yeah.
You're on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm going to get right into it, okay? I love what his shirt says. Nobody cares, work harder, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's all about?
That's what it's
I
all
mean,
about.
people, you can come up with many excuses on why not to do business.
Yep.
I look for reasons to do business.
Exactly.
It's obvious that you guys do too.
Absolutely.
So tell us, what's going on in your world today?
Real estate. It's middle of spring market. I'm even shocked that I'm here.
New office.
Taking time out of work to keep going. But yeah, we just moved into a new office
Right
space.
at Broadway and Gratiot.
Yep, we're at 1300
Yep.
Broadway, right above the Peach Cobbler factory, which, as I got here, is a line of people in there getting peach cobbler. So just a lot of real estate. Again, we're always doing a ton of different things. As you know, we're in the art space for a while. We own a Papa Romano's.
Yeah.
Katie's out in Los Angeles.
I feel like the world needs to know the story. So tell us the story about how you guys became involved in the Papa Romano's pizza
Yes.
chain.
Oh, goodness.
So, you want to tell it?
No, you can tell
Okay,
it.
I'll tell it. So, for a lot of years, for many years, and I think we were probably done now, but for a lot of years, we were always trying to get each other like crazier and crazier gifts.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna keep getting crazier gifts. So, 2 years ago now, I was like, you know what? Katie really loves pizza. I'm gonna buy her a pizzeria.
Yeah.
So I was looking around and I landed on a Papa Romano's. And I surprised her. I actually blindfolded her.
Yes,
I think it's on
that
Facebook.
is true.
Blindfolded
You did,
her, took her there, was like, it could be yours.
And you can imagine, as a realtor, I know the streets.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out, like, where are we going?
Yeah.
And I had no idea.
Yeah, so we
So
got there.
Katie, some guys would buy you a pizza,
Yeah.
Correct.
but he bought you a whole chain.
Pizza
right?
franchise,
Whole
yeah.
franchise.
Yeah.
Right. He's already making us all look bad, okay?
He is
So-
not ordinary at all.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
But nothing that you guys do is ordinary, and that's why I love the two of you, because you're always doing things differently, right? You're not just real estate, but you're also putting artists in the forefront, right?
Right.
Your space is featuring multiple different artists, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
It was, yeah. The
Yes.
previous space that we were at, we had over 65 artists there, and that was a really cool experience to be a part of.
Yeah, and my younger sister, she's an artist, right? And she feels like it is like a underserved community, right?
100%.
Yeah, they pour
100%.
their heart and soul in these beautiful canvases, and so the fact that you guys have such an appreciation for that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But you're not just in Michigan real estate; you're also in
Los
California,
Angeles.
girlfriend.
Yes.
So we know what's going on in Michigan. We talk about it a lot on the radio show, but I want to hear what is your direct, like, boots on the ground difference between that California real estate versus that Michigan?
Yeah, it's very competitive here, but it's even more competitive in LA. Everyone's a realtor. You're a gymnast, you're a yoga teacher, you're a hairdresser, you're a realtor as well.
Okay.
So really competitive. I'm kind of starting over out there after doing real estate here for seven years here. I'm like starting literally from the ground. I'm door knocking. I am cold calling. So it's a little bit different. Our office, which is Hollywood Estates, Oliver Thornton is my broker out there. I joined a team to learn from them and to really kind of dive in head first. So it's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. I'm back out there this weekend, hosting multiple open houses. So we're out there 1 week out of every month. It's
So
just
from a
great.
local perspective, what's the difference in the markets? Are there more houses on the market there, inventory-wise, or what's going on?
No, it's
Is
just
it
as
the
bad.
same? It's just as
yeah,
bad.
Harry, it's just as bad, if not worse. And it's very tough for buyers, I think, overall. So it's a lot of the same issues we're running into in Michigan, we're running into out there.
Katie, no one cares. Just work harder.
Exactly.
Work harder.
Exactly.
No one cares.
So this is another thing. So I actually spoke at an event last week, and one of the things I touched on was that heart outworks talent, right?
Yeah.
You might have 20 years of Michigan, I'm a 20-year vet in lending, right? You have X amount of years in Michigan real estate, but if you are overvaluing your experience and you're undervaluing, putting yourself in a beginner's mindset, you're missing out on these opportunities. And so that just goes tenfold of what I see from an outsider looking at you. So your real estate in Michigan, check. I'm now a pizzeria owner, check. back, right? Now I'm boots on the ground, starting over in California. So does that kind of put you back in that humility? Do you like love being in that kind of...
yeah. I mean, it was definitely, I was becoming a little bit of a lazy realtor here. I always joke where
this is why I love this girl.
I'd wake up and someone wanted to buy or sell a house, and that's amazing. But when you can do something basically blind, you have to sort of start over and get that new feeling. So out there, it's a very big challenge, which is exciting.
But doesn't it give you new motivation? Doesn't it give you kind of refresh your energy, and you're out there and you really look forward to breaking down those barriers and just crashing in, right?
Absolutely. That and the sunshine is refreshing.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you do have everyone in Michigan waking up from their long winter's nap finally, and it is very seasonality, that seasonal thing where all of a sudden everyone in Michigan wants to start throwing their hats in the ring. And it's just really ramping up the lack of inventory that has been plaguing us for however, what, the last 4 years.
Easily 4 years,
Yeah, anybody can make it when things are easy, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But it's a new challenge that when you wake up every day and you know you got to go out and get it.
Correct.
And then when you finally break down and you get a listing, a buyer finds a house, it's really, that makes you feel really good. You're really fulfilled.
Yeah.
But people have to understand, anybody who's been in a business for a long time, they weren't just successful overnight, right? You got to work at it.
100%.
Anything worthwhile is working for, and you guys, I love your attitude because it's all positive energy.
Oh, yes.
No negativity,
Absolutely.
All positivity, right?
Yeah, you have to be. You have to be.
And we didn't spend as much time working in our business and working on our business. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, we wake up, what can I do for my business is really what we're looking to do at all times.
I'm very fortunate to watch these two move up close, right? You see from the outside, you know, working with Katie directly and Cyrus, you guys are every bit that you see. You're honest, you're transparent, you are authentic. And when you can be your authentic self in every room you enter, people feel that energy. So I want you to know, people feel that. So how can they find you? Socials, get yourselves out there.
Follow this guy. Follow Cyrus. His media and marketing is way better than mine. Mr. Cyrus Wheeler.
Yeah, Mr. Cyrus Wheeler on Instagram. Also, don't forget, we do own a Goose Head franchise as well.
Yeah, see that.
So definitely reach out to us.
Dodge.
Yep, for insurance purposes as well. But yeah, Mr. Cyrus Wheeler on Instagram, best place to find me.
Yep, and your realtor, Katie W. on Instagram.
Beautiful. So let me ask you this question. If you could give somebody one piece of advice now that nobody gave you, but you could share your point of view, your thoughts, what would you tell them?
As a realtor, I imagine, right? One piece of advice from real estate is, I think the shirt really speaks for itself. I don't really think I can think of anything else. It's just no one cares. You have to work harder, right? A lot of people, I think what realtors do when they first come into the business, everyone's trying to work smarter, right? How can you work smarter? How can you work smarter? And I don't think there's any way to really work smarter until you worked as hard as possible and learned the smartest way to work after you worked your butt off and really done everything possible. Then you learn how to work harder. There's no way to get into this business and learn how to work smart next month.
So don't you feel, and I'm gonna ask you this question. Whenever I hear work smarter, not harder, I think people are trying to take the easy way out.
Correct.
100%.
And it's a lazy phrase for me.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah, it is.
You feel the same way?
Same way. You have to work harder first to even know how to work smarter. It's not impossible.
Easy to close 92 transactions in real estate in COVID.
Yeah.
Because everyone was buying a house. But now it's a little harder. So, I totally agree.
You guys are awesome.
It was raining real estate in those years, right?
Yes,
So it was like all
easy.
the fish was jumping in the boat for 2020, 21. But the reality is that you see really quickly people forgot how to fish. But two people that did not forget how to fish are these two right here. They're out here grinding, doing the things, wearing their heart on their sleeve, and you're going to see them live on the Hardcore Mortgage Show coming up real freaking soon. When my girl comes back from California, we're going to schedule them up. I can't wait to get them live on 97.1. It's going to be a good time.
I want to hear some good stories about California. I want to know what you're doing in marketing. When you come on the show, you're going to blow it out. This is going to be fantastic.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Super
guys.
excited.
All right, so keep it locked in. We got a couple more interviews coming up. Having a great time with real producers. Stay tuned.